Alright, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. We'll continue our Skald playthrough. Or I guess, Battle Scion. We should be all set. I'm gonna do Ulbricht's quest next. At least the first part of 3. Because like all companions he has... They all have 3 quests? I think he has more than that. I think maybe some have less.
Ready for anything. This spell doesn't work like that.
Riti. Na eya ora heya ora so na eya soa type.
I will help where I can.
Alright, that's exactly what we want. So I do have the right...
The
Buff
world
up.
has suffered enough.
I don't think we actually need magic weapon. I could probably do away with that buff altogether. Maybe another bless? Sure. Or we could do Bane.
The world just forget me?
Are we in trouble yet?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and swap to strength for our animal companion.
Rules are made to be broken.
I think I meant to bring Darren along, but he'll be fine. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Any way to enlarge my character? Well, I'll probably have some scrolls or potions laying around.
Can't hide this from my eyes. See? No problem.
Alright, so Overrun is in denial about how long he's been asleep.
I'll go ahead.
I get it. Hard to wake up from a good nap. Yeah, I feel like I've had trouble with it one time, maybe 2 times out of my 5 playthroughs, but every other time it hasn't been too bad. It's very hit or miss, which makes sense for a dice-based system. Nice, and we leveled up. Just what we
Follow
needed.
my lead.
Rotten Heavy Shield. I wonder... I don't think I've ever succeeded that other skill check before. Well, as long as you're having fun, I guess. And being responsible. No, I just haven't been streaming throughout the week. I started my job this past week. So no more weekly streams. It's all going to be on the weekend and probably just on Saturday. It may have to swap out between Saturday and Sunday some weekends, so it won't be entirely consistent depending on what my schedule entails. Improved Uncanny Dodge. The character can no longer be flanked. This defense denies another rogue the ability to sneak attack the character by flanking her unless the attacker has at least 4 more rogue levels than the target does. Which I feel like is usually the case. Most of the enemies you face have like, 1 billion levels. So it's not... The all points go to strength going forward. Not that useful of an ability. I could do delay poison communal. I have Socio in the party though, so I don't think I need to. That's interesting. Like slow. I might just grab this because I've never used it before. Yes, it is a non-teaching job. Hey, Guild Dragon. You must have a bardic performance in effect to cast this spell. With a flourish, you immediately end your bardic performance, and allies within the area of the spell gain 2d6 hit points plus 1 point per 2 caster levels, so the spell has no effect on undead creatures. I kind of like that, since I'm going for the Azata friendship build. It seems thematic. Alright, Sela, you get a mercy. We'll put a point into wisdom, then 1 into dexterity, and then 2 into strength. I guess we'll just keep doing mobility. Well, I guess I don't need to. Well, yeah, she's mounted. That's actually not bad. So, that and Knowledge World. Or just all into mobility. Yeah, sure. Alright, and then, I guess... Diseased. Hey! Is it, Straws and Nodi? Alright, Socio, you get Holy Lance. At 8th level, you can give a weapon you touch the Holy Special Weapon quality for a number of rounds equal to half your level and the class that gave you access to this domain. And Wisdom, of course. Pretty sure the remaining points will also go into Wisdom. Low Religion, Perception. Don't need Persuasion. Lower Nature instead. Obrig. It's nothing. And some Strength. Athletics, Mobility, Perception, and Lower Nature. Lan gets Teamwork Feat. Already read the description for that. I'm not going to read it again. I might grab another level of Zen Archer for Lan. So we get the Zen Archery class feature. Because when we start enlarging him, that's going to come in handy. So let's go ahead and do that. So he gets his key pool, which also gives him access to Key Strike magic. So at 3rd level, Key Strike allows the monk's unarmed attacks to be treated as magic weapons for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Fast movement. At 3rd level, monk gains a +10 enhancement bonus to his base speed. A monk in armor carrying a medium or heavy load loses his extra speed. Every 3 levels above 3rd, the bonus improves by 10 feet. Point Blank Master. At 3rd level, Zen Archer gains Point Blank Master as a bonus feat, even if he does not meet the prerequisites. And most importantly, Zen Archery. At 3rd level, Zen Archer may use his Wisdom modifier instead of his Dexterity modifier on range attack rolls when using a bow. So when you're an enlarger character with enlarged person or legendary proportions, your dexterity gets decreased. And dexterity is what's used to determine if your ranged attacks hit. So using your wisdom instead is very good. So we're going to put a point to wisdom here. They are the same, but again, if we enlarge him to boost his damage with composite bows, he loses this. Athletics, mobility, and perception. Point Blank Master for the short bow. So choose one type of ranged weapon. Do not provoke attacks of opportunity when firing the selected weapon while threatened. So you can fight in melee with Point Blank Master.
I'm all ears.
I'm doing good, man. How are you? We still... It's on the way. We still have Lost Chapel and the rest of Act 2 to clear out. Alright, Death Ward. Very useful. Welcome back, old dragon. I don't remember this Howling Spectre being here.
You've crossed the wrong...
I can do that too, buddy.
See that?
This will be the stuff of legend.
I don't remember that Howling Spectre being there. I don't remember that cutscene either with the Wisp. Yeah, he's a really strong class.
No mistakes. I know what to do.
No reason to pause. No glory without risk.
I am prepared.
With you.
Let's try this way. As it should be.
Come on, Darren.
What's that there?
I don't have anyone to disarm traps. Well, I kind of do. Feel like Bruce.
I found.
That is not
something.
far.
What's that there?
Oh yeah, Zacharias is gonna get, I'd say smitten. Maybe smoted? Full plate +2. Slightly better armor class, but we lose the constitution. Oh, well that's right. Oh man, he looks so cool with heavy armor. I'm so glad they made that change.
I'll go
I mean, he
ahead.
just looks so cool. We really can't beat the appearance of heavy armor anyway, it's the best aesthetic. Well, I know Smote is the past turn, but I don't want to say he's gonna... I mean, I could say he's gonna get smoked. But smitten is more
I know
fun.
the way.
Smoted.
I found something.
Yeah, yeah. You might do this? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, Brucey boy, you're up next. Or up again.
Follow my lead.
Lose out some experience by not disarming these traps, but that's alright. Yeah, I always play on core. It's a slightly more difficult core because I do have extra enemy, whatever it's called, behaviors or actions. So it's all on core except for right here. Additional enemy behaviors.
As it should be.
Alright, so I'm not going to loot it this time, because every time you do, you fail it. So this time I'm going to listen to it and try not to. I think that's just giving him the Blessed Amulet, or one of them.
That is not far.
Also, what is wrong with Social? You just have strength penalty?
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
But yeah, like, I knew smote was the is the past tense of smite, but I wasn't sure. Like the sentence I was saying, it didn't sound right. It had the right ring to it. Alright, we gotta fight all these floating weapons. Right. Oh, hey.
Yet another obstacle. You won't survive me.
Out of my sight!
Begone, fiend!
I mean, that has been the case a lot of prisoners, but yeah. It's like a bell.
Something over there.
I
Ooh,
know
some
the
death
way.
words. I noticed there was a guy just standing here. Is he supposed to be?
Follow my lead.
I personally like Kingmakers a little better, but I mean, it's all preference.
As it should be.
I think that Wrath of the Righteous is a mechanically better game, but I like Kingmaker's narrative a bit more.
What's that there?
That is a present for Bruce.
That is not far.
Oh, who I didn't level up. So real quick, let's level up my animal companions. How doesn't he get a level? Hi, Brucey boy, what do you get? Nothing. Some dexterity. Athletics, mobility, and that's it. Also, do I have any equipment for him? I don't think I've been equipping Bruce. He has a couple items. There you go, buddy. The cape. Yeah, that's not comparable at all. It's a +3. I feel like there's not a lot of tower shields in the game, and you tend to get the upgrades. Like, we basically went straight to a +3. Oh no! Earth Elemental got pulled in. You do have some classes get resistance to traps. What's it called? Danger sense, and you also have evasion, which helps against some of them. This danger sense gives you bonus saving throws and armor class, I think, against traps. But since most traps are just spells, it's depending on how you resist the spells as well. It's like a high reflex. This is a reflex saving throw against the pit spell. And his reflex saving throw is what? Yeah, 12. It's pretty good. The plus 12 is pretty solid. In fact, is that the best in the party? Yeah. Besides Lance himself, but... Oh, that's right. I was supposed to give her a level of Paladin. Be Tower Shield Specialist to level 5. Did mess up there. That's okay. She still gets a full BAB. Not a big deal. She's not really there to do damage anyway, so I don't really care if she takes the penalty. I just run past this.
Rely on me.
Oh no, I don't have a... I wanted to pick that lock.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
I'll go ahead. I know the way.
Fall! We won't fall here.
So Death Ward's still up?
I swear it.
It's not. Actually, I don't know if Death Ward helps against the Shadow's strength damage or not. Probably not.
Performance is lacking. You are lacking.
The light, take you!
Endure this! I will bring down the divine wrath!
Why did he fail his casting? Oh, he's enraged.
A calculated risk.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
They don't know how grateful they are. There's your food,
Make it count.
So it wants us to return to Leviel instead of picking up that thing. Oh, we got a Mask of the Rapid Bites. Whenever they wear this mask, it's an enemy with a bite attack for the first time in a round. They immediately make another bite attack with a full attack bonus. This is really good with a Skald in the party, because I'm adding a bite attack to all of my companions. Not sure how it works with Obrig. He already gets a bite. Does he get a second bite with the Skald Rage Power? He get 3 bites now? That's pretty solid if he does.
Follow my lead. A trivial matter.
I found, something.
Alright, Bruce. Hey, losing out on all this experience. I don't know why I didn't swap out Darren for somebody. Amulet of Mighty Fist, we could give it to him, but we could also give it to Bruce. Which, this amulet grants its wearer +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls with unarmed and natural weapons. Or unarmed attacks and natural weapons, not unarmed weapons. So I'm pretty sure if we grab that, we fail the quest as well. So you have to go back and speak to a Leviel first, and go from there. We'll have to come back here with someone who can pick locks for that one chest. I think it's another pair of gloves or something for Obrig. Let's go and fight these elementals. They don't get that buff anymore from the thingy.
I will see to your demise.
They better start running. For the glory of the Omen clan.
The goddess protects
Smile.
us.
The world's not ending just yet.
I was supposed to do a
That is
labial
not
first.
far.
The inheritor. Take my blade.
I'll go ahead.
Well, if you can't beat him, seduce him, right? Then you still get the loot anyway, so. We also got a Swarmbane class, but that's pretty good. Lesser Quicken Meta Magic Rod, we'll give that to old Social. Let me get some restoration. So I was gonna go buy restoration
As it should be.
scrolls from the camp, but if I go to the camp, it's gonna trigger the gargoyle encounter, so I had to hold off on that last time. I don't really care for reach. I get why it would be useful for some, like for some healing spells. I don't know. Out of the all the meta magics, I find it's probably the worst one.
A bright future awaits us.
That is not far.
Alright, so there's a stone up ahead. We're gonna go ahead and buff
I
up a
need
bit.
to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Make sure that we're ready for the upcoming fight. Alright.
We will win this war.
Time's not waiting.
Let me help.
Alright, have bless up.
You know how I ended up here, but
comforting.
here I am. Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices, and scarcely a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
What? Are you finally gonna tell me what this stone is?
I already told you, it's a Stone of Voices. What's unclear about that? Or aren't your ears working? A magic stone. Stones like these can be found all over the country. Druids and other folks who communicate with spirits use these stones to send messages to each other. If there's anyone left alive in all Sarkoris, I'll get an answer through this.
Careful, bud. Olbrig. No one is gonna answer you. There's no one left.
Enough of your lies! A whole country perished just like that? Not possible.
What was that wolf that caught us here?
A spirit, most likely, or else someone sent us a vision. I don't know what it means, but it's a good sign. Someone wanted to talk to us, so they called us to the stone. Looks like not everyone in Sarkoris perished after all, huh?
Well, I won't get in your way.
I like to see somebody try. Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Well?
I feel nothing. There's no one there. They're gone. They're all gone. In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. can this be? My country is gone. My clan is dead. My god does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
No, they don't typically die, but it's not unheard of. Second edition, Gorham just got killed. And I'm still not sure what happened to Aridin.
Precision!
This will be the stuff of legend.
Begone, fiend!
Let's try this.
How the oldest clan does it.
Into the fray!
Clawing time.
I've got a fix for you too, buddy.
Fall!
No glory without risk!
Oh, Lan's not even helping.
You
My bad.
crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
They better start running.
This will hurt.
Endure this!
A calculated risk. This should do it.
Make every strike count.
Not the smoothest fight.
Ready for anything.
I will lend you my aid.
Also, I wasn't paying attention. My Inspire Rage wore off.
I will help where I can.
I feel like any fantasy setting, I feel like, you know, gods can be killed off if it... They really want to mix up the narrative. I think the current edition, or second edition, is called Godfall or Godblood or something like that. Reign of Gods. Well, ask and ye shall receive, Matthew. God's Reign, thank you. I knew it was something like that. Some sort of bloody precipitation. Let's bring someone that can pick locks. Get out of here, Darren. Come on, Woljif. You killing off Torag too? No way. I love Torag. You're killing off all my favorite gods. Alright, next level Bladebound for Woljif. He gets Arcane Weapon +2, Changeable Gist. At 5th level, as a free action, the Bladebound Magus can spend 1 point from his arcane pool to change the type of all damage dealt by him using the Black Blade or damage dealt. There's no punctuation. Or damage, there isn't at the very beginning, but then like, from here all the way down to here, there's no punctuation. Dealt by him using the Black Blade or damage, like they could, you know, put a comma here so I can take a breath. Or damage dealt by the Black Blade by itself to one of the following types. Cold, electricity, or fire. He can spend 2 points from his arcane pool to change the damage type to sonic or force. Force is really good. This effect lasts until the start of the Magus' next turn. Pretty cool. We're gonna go intelligence here. Ability, trickery, stealth, and perception. I guess animal aspect and frigid touch. He's a Magus, after all. We don't need magic weapon anymore. I don't think we ever really needed it. We have shield through the rogue Rouger Scoundrel already, so I don't need that. He's gonna wear armor, so I don't need mage armor. Maybe casting him in large person. Or just more, you know, shock spells, why not? In fact, it's probably better than Grease at this stage. The armor looks so cool. Alright, shoot, what was I doing? Changing spells, that's what I was doing. Alright, but that's what we're here for. We're here to pick a lock. Actually, we just go this way, can't we? They are, but we're not fighting just demons at this point. We're fighting a lot of undead and crusaders.
I'll go ahead.
And he can apply it through his weapon attacks since he's a magus. With, is it spell combat or the other one?
Something wrong?
Oh gosh, let's get rid of all that. Spell strike.
I know the way.
Oh, and Orc Gods too. Hey, Valson.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, just an emerald. Okay. I thought there was gloves in there for Oberg.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, I had a pretty good Saturday, actually. Got a fair bit done. I hooked up my ice maker in my fridge, finally. Though, I don't know if it's actually working. What else did I do? I fixed a tile on my kitchen floor. Went to the mall with the kid, pushed around in a car. One of the cars you can rent at the mall. And, I think we're out of, combats, aren't we? Like Crusade mode combats. And did I do anything else today? It really took up most of my day. Yeah, been a good Saturday. It's great because this week has been boring. Man, I cannot stress how boring orientation is. I call it borientation. Oh, I guess I inadvertently answered your question. It's boring. So far. I really just want to get to my job and like dig into it, but I've got orientation to go through. It's not that bad. There are some bad parts, but it's not that bad. We'll eventually get there. Alright, it's not really a random encounter since it's at camp, but sure. Oh man, I've been going back to the gym again, but sticking this time. I've developed a habit. So remember, Woljif said that when the rock started flying, he would run away. With other gods. Gorum was killed by, I don't know his name, like Echelilik or something. The Red Mantis god. He's kind of known for killing gods, that's kind of his whole thing. But, well, At least pretending gods.
You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count.
Let's try this
You've
way.
crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this.
But is it pronounced a Chekek or Achikek? By the way, he killed Gorham.
As it should be.
The artwork for it is pretty cool. I'm sad that Gorham got killed. Like, why? Why the God of War? Also raises the question why he got killed, since he's only supposed to target not true gods, like fake gods.
Make every strike.
Like, did he get let off the leash? Because normally I think like he's held in check. He was lawful before. And they fought Rovagug and he lost his mind or something, right? And then they had to like kind of keep him in check to only kill who he's supposed to kill. Otherwise he'd kill everybody.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
This will hurt.
Enjoy this.
Yeah, Bruce is
Make every strike
put in
count.
some work here. I mean, he's pretty tanky. At 27 armor class, it's nothing to shake a stick at. Yeah, I figured that they're gonna explore the answers. So we don't know if he got like slipped his leash or what have you. But man, Gorham, like the God of War.
I'll go ahead.
Got murked by a big bug. Which is lame, because Gorham is one of my favorites. And,
I know the way.
like all the more war-focused gods. So Gorham, Torag, Iyamade. Though, I don't know, I'm kind of straying away from Iyamade now that I've seen her personified in this campaign. Let's go level up Camellia real quick. Colluding Scoundrel. What does she get? Nothing. Yeah, pointing to Charisma. She has something that scales with Charisma. As a witch. She doesn't really need it. Eh, whatever. Ability, Trickery, Perception. Perception. It's Natural Rhythm. I haven't seen a lot of these like nature spells because I don't usually play druids or hunters, so some of these are new to me. Hold animal. Okay. I like that. What are they doing to Smokey the Bear in this portrait? It's possible Gorham really is a fake god, but I find that's I mean, it's possible. This we'll see. I'm guessing another god is plotting behind the other god's backs, and they let him off his leash to gut Gorham. Natural Rhythm. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think she has bark skin yet, does she? Let me exit back out real quick.
Well?
Alright, she does. So I don't need that. It's a pretty decent tanky thing. We'll grab this for our animal companion. Keep forgetting hunters are spontaneous casters, because rangers aren't. Alright, let's see. That for now.
Follow my lead.
I'm making her into more of a tank. I mean, since vitals is still fine, but I guess I did grab a buff for her
Our
companion.
victory is certain. This should do it.
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm sure she's pretty mad about it.
As it should be.
Kind of a Miri Soul stick. It's very paladin-like to stab an enemy in the back.
That is not far.
Oh man, everybody's getting all clustered. Alright. Got a lot going on. So the horse can stay with Sela right there. Land back here. Camellia over here. Main character behind. Bruce over there. That's the raptor. Sorry, Bruce can be behind the raptor. Too many animal companions. We're starting to get a little cluttered.
Together we stand.
Let's try this way.
It'll make for
Won't survive me.
Yeah, I know the animal aspect spells do, and there's another one you wouldn't think would. Shoot.
Don't know how I ended up here, but here I am.
A
Nice
little bit
hit.
of damage.
Now it's my turn.
Rely on me.
Let's grab that stuff.
I'll
I
go
don't think there's
ahead.
anything back here. I'm gonna check anyway. See if I can gallop this way real quick.
A bright future awaits us.
I like pepper jack on like burgers and stuff. Like on eggs, I prefer sharp cheddar. I like Swiss on my turkey sandwiches. And it's a place for provolone on like meatball subs and the like. I still can't get over this arrow above his head. It looks like he's being targeted like an RTS game. He's being controlled by the player. No, I do put pepper jack on my eggs sometimes, depending on if I have cheddar
Commander,
cheese available.
convene an urgent council.
Yeah, I like my cheese.
As it
I like a
should be.
variety of cheese. Oh man, and like sharp cheddar and grapes. Fantastic snack.
That is not far.
Endure this!
Oh yeah, grab all this stuff for him to buy.
I'll go ahead.
There's a few famous folks. I mean, I'm pretty famous myself. He's my version of Don. Chain to Echoes, not yet. That's the strategy game, right? I thought it looked pretty good, if I remember it right. If it's the game I think it is. But no, I've not played it myself. I've been playing a little bit of Soval in my free time, though. That is a fun game. Yeah, I have Chained Echoes on my wish list. Haven't bought it yet. I'm actually happy with what I've got. Alright, so we got Nenny in our party. She gets Invisibility Field. At 8th level, you can make yourself invisible as a swift action for a number of rounds per day equal to your wizard level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive, as otherwise functions as invisibility greater. Am I gonna multi-class her? I don't know. More intelligence, of course. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Lore Religion. Greater Invisibility, and Rainbow Pattern. We can do another Grease, I guess. Or another Enlarged Person. Might be better, actually. We'll do another Haunting Mists here. Oh, we could do Mirror Image. Well, she has that there, so that's fine. Haste is more important than Slow. And then, we'll throw that there. And Phantasmal Killer. You can't beat Phantasmal Killer. Well, you can, with Weird. I'm social yet.
I know the way.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm going to play it at some point, so... But that's as much as I can recommend it. That's the case with most games, because I'm so far behind on my backlog. So we should knock out a good few games this next year with not with Wrath of the Righteous going on, but Dark Envoy into Skald. And then there's another game I think I was going to play before I start the Divinity franchise. But then once I start the Divinity games, we should roll through at least the first few pretty quickly. Once we get to Original Sin, it'll take a little longer.
As it should be.
Didn't know all that. I don't keep up with celebrities, so if I use a reference to a celebrity that's, you know, a piece of crap, I apologize. I don't keep up with that stuff.
The spirits demand your blood!
Like, really, you can't throw a hot dog out your window without hitting a celebrity in the face that's done something wrong.
This will hurt.
I know that's not how that phrase goes, but I couldn't think of the right one, so I used the hot dog. I've enjoyed the ones I've played. I haven't played all of them. Oops.
That is not far.
My formation's all messed up. I kept moving portraits. There's more portraits underneath it. I had 4 people in the same spot. So I moved, was it the horse? There was Nenio, moved Nenio. There was, I don't even know. Was it just my main character after that? It's like in Scooby-Doo where they keep pulling masks off the villain. Well, not all the Divinity games are like Original Sin, though. The original ones are more Diablo-esque, or ARPG. Then Ego Draconis is like a third-person action RPG, and then Dragon Commander is more of an RTS with a hybrid of something else. So I've played the first Divine Divinity, didn't beat it. In fact, I don't think I made it out of the first village. It can get pretty difficult, if I remember right. I was also younger when I played it. But, it's like orcs or something, like south of the first village that can absolutely mess you up. I remember some of the quests in the first village, though. Like, you go down into beneath the town. You have to find a health potion for a sick guy, I think. Fun experience, really good ambiance of the game. I've not played, the second one. What's it called? I don't remember. But then I did play Ego Draconis, the third-person one where you can turn into a dragon. That was pretty fun. Have not played Dragon Commander. I've played Original Sin 1, but not Original Sin 2. So I've played like half the franchise. Alright, so we're going to swap out for more ranged characters because we have so many darn animal companions with us. Alright, so we probably get rid of Melia. I might just bring Darren along. Because I'm building him as a summoner, which is going to pair really well with my Skald.
I'll go ahead.
The Dragon Quest games are fantastic. I'm really excited for the remake of the third one. I wish they'd remake the first two as well, like do it in order. But I think the third one is the first one released in the US anyway, so technically that is the first one for us. But yeah, Dragon Quest, they're great. If you like puns, especially. Man, I love the Dragon Quest games.
I know.
Cannot recommend those enough. I'm not a huge JRPG... Well, I used to be a really big JRPG guy. I'm still trying to remember the name of one that I played when I was younger. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. Like, The Legend of Dragoon, Chrono Trigger, you know, the Final Fantasy games, of course, Dragon Quest.
We
All
will be
great
victorious.
JRPGs.
This will be the stuff of legend.
Alright, I do need to buff up soon.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Make every strike count.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, naming their games. Yeah, I think it's meant to be
As it should
funny.
be.
Like Divine Divinity. Then there's two Divinity 2s. What's the name of the second? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Beyond Divinity. So I think, isn't Flames of Vengeance, that is Divinity 2, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just Eager Draconis, but named different. Dragon Knight Saga. Yeah, so I think it's just an expansion. The Dragon Knight Saga is all Eager Draconis. And they're supposed to be making the one with the developers that made the Expeditions
That is
games,
not
but they got
far.
canceled for Baldur's Gate 3.
I'll make short work of this.
Into the fray.
Wait, why is Spite still
I'll
following us?
go ahead.
It's like, I don't like Camellia either. I hang out with you guys, the cool kids.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
No mistakes.
No reason to pause.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you
Like
feel
my
better.
current organization. There we go. That's a little better. As a PMD? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I should have probably kept Camellia with me. In hindsight. I can go back and grab her. I'm trying to phase her out, though. But yeah, I'm not going to hold it for a while, am I? So I do need to have Camellia with me for a bit. So I've been speccing Sela into Trickery. She has Trickery. But I've been focusing on it. See, I can't get into like modern JRPGs. I mean, there's a couple like
Let's
that are
have some
going for the
fun.
old school aesthetic and feel.
A calculated risk.
But some of them are just, I find they get too fan servicey, and I do not care for that. Especially since, like, was it the Persona franchise takes place in high school? I'm like, no thank you.
You crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Wounded.
Like, the Dragon Quest games are really good. They're really charming, and again, just like really punny.
Endure.
I like my
this.
JRPGs to be cozy, I guess is a good word for it.
This
And it kind of captured the same feeling I had when I was a kid and played them.
The light take you!
Make every strike count.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, I enjoyed PG-3. It didn't capture me the way that the other
know the way.
Baldur's Gate games did. But I still really enjoyed it. I think they did a good job of adhering to, like, you know,
Crusading
Baldur's
isn't that
Gate.
boring
Better
after
start
all.
running.
So now there's a lot of concern, like, oh, are they not, yeah, they may not show the franchise the respect it deserves. But I think Larry did a good job with that.
Mind over muscle.
You've crossed the
But overall,
wrong
it was a
mongrel.
positive experience. I do look forward to revisiting the game after they're done
The
patching it.
inheritor, guide my blade!
Yeah, my favorite one is still Knights of the Old Republic. Well, I don't know. It's my favorite. Yeah, I think it's my favorite game of all time. It's like I also really like Chrono Trigger. I think Chrono Trigger is one of the best games ever made.
Follow my lead.
Like, everything about that game, every characteristic of that game is top-notch. Gameplay, the aesthetic, the story, the music. Man, I could listen to the Chrono Trigger OST non-stop for the rest of my life, I'd be okay. Yeah, I have it installed too. I've been behind the scenes trying to get it set up so I can record it and stuff for the channel. I even have a tab in my OBS designated for KOTOR, all the settings, because it doesn't run great on native resolutions and stuff on modern hardware. The last time I played it, I didn't really have trouble, but trying to record it is a bit more bothersome. Still haven't played, or haven't beaten KOTOR 2. Alright, we're gonna bring Socio instead of Darren here. Let's go ahead and just grab Camellia. We're gonna miss out on some buffs. I could leave Oberg behind. Because illusion doesn't really work on undead anyway. There's a fair bit of undead here, so let's do this. We'll make up for the lack of some of the buffs with
That is not far.
with bodies. We'll just throw a bunch of animal companions that are problems.
My will is resolute.
I didn't buy Oh, that's why we can't, because Vasily got kidnapped. Whoopsies.
The world has suffered enough.
The Octopath looks like fun. I really want, what is it? Unicorn Overlord to come to PC? I think that game looks pretty good. So I used to enjoy the Fire Emblem games too. It's another example of like JRPGs kind of not adhering or not being in my taste anymore. So I used to like the Fire Emblem games a lot. Like I think the one I played the most was the one at Game Boy Advance with was it Eric or Elric, the red-haired guy? You also had Hector, the guy with the axe, and her name started with an L. She used a katana. But anyway, But like I watched a Let's Play by Get Dave that did was it Fire Emblem Three Houses, where you play as a teacher at a combat academy, and you can romance the students. So, again, not my cup of tea. Or as I like to say, my bag of beans. I do think Octopath Traveler looks good, and the sequel, was it? And then there's also Triangle Strategy and Unicorn Overlord, both look good.
I know the way.
For the glory of the Oles clan!
Yeah, I like the idea of like the individual squads. I'm also a huge fan of like Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
I'd like to see remakes of those at some point too.
Eternal Rose, I
Which
call
wasn't
upon you.
Final Fantasy Tactics confirmed to have a remake.
Into the
So,
fray.
I guess I should specify, it's not the genre of JRPGs that I don't like, it's the individual games. Some of them just way too fan servicey. Because there's still plenty of JRPGs that come out that I want to play, and I think look good. So it's never really a blanket statement that covers stuff like that. I have way too many melee companions in my party. We can make it work, though.
I'm gonna rip them in half!
Let's
And like
try
Kingdom
this
Hearts,
way.
big fan of Kingdom Hearts as well.
The
And
light.
I do plan on playing that on the channel, and that has come to Steam.
Clawing time!
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Yeah, I watched I don't know what story route he took, but yeah, it just don't care for that whole power dynamic that the player character has in that game. It's like, yeah, I mean they're you know adults, but still it's just a weird thing. Not a
Follow
fan.
my lead.
But again, I used to love the Fire Emblem franchise. See, I actually like the Disney characters. I grew up, like, I'm a huge fan of, you know, Aladdin, Hercules, and Beauty and the
As it
Beast.
should be.
Oh, they'll regret this!
And of course, I started playing it, like, when I was a kid, when I was still, you know, really into Disney and all that.
Am I at my limit?
Endure this. Make every strike count.
So, it just kind of stuck with me. Plus, you know, there's a character with my name in the game, so hey, there's a little bit of bias there.
I'll watch your back.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
I still haven't buffed
That
up
is
yet.
not
I'm
far.
playing a little risky. There's a fight up here I'm going to buff up for, though. I like the Tarzan world. It's kind of cool seeing like, the different perspective in all the Disney movies I grew up watching. Plus, the scene in Kingdom Hearts 1 with the Beast, when you get to Hollow Bastion, I mean, it's so cool. He basically has to carry you through that entire area. Which is also really cool, because they give Beast the respect I think he deserves. Beauty and the Beast was kind of a big deal in my household, because that was my parents' first date. So my mom's always had a lot of Beauty and the Beast stuff around the house. How dare you, Matthew? Viva la Pluto! There always be 9 planets in my heart.
I am prepared.
Gosh. They started dating when my mom was 18 and my dad was 24. 23, 22.
We will win this war.
Open your heart to me.
So. Not that old. I level up Spite here. I get a feat. That. Ability and Perception. And maybe Cleave? I never grabbed Die Hard. Let's grab that. Dexterity here. Ability, Perception.
I'll go ahead.
Up.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
So many darn bodies right here.
Goddess protects us.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I will help where I can.
Gonna get a report of some guy at Disneyland, verbally assaulting Pluto.
Be gone, fiend!
I don't know who it was.
Into the fray!
You are today's
Like, he just couldn't let it go.
He better start running. Clawing time.
Geologist assaults the beloved Disney dog.
Legend.
This will hurt.
Thank you!
He better start running.
You dropped the wrong mongrel. Fall! You won't survive me.
A calculated risk.
Endure this! I will bring down the divine wrath! Make every strike count!
Yeah. That's a good point. Matthew, who are you to say
Go for their heart!
whether or not Pluto's a planet?
You've
I'm
crossed
not
the
a
wrong
planetologist.
mongrel. You are beyond redemption!
First you try to encroach on my lava and magma expertise, and now you're attacking planets? Stay in your lane, buddy.
I know the way.
Does it end up dead or miserable? Well, I mean, Disney's kind of the same way. It's a, well, mostly happy ending. Plus, I do think that the Gaston theme song is a really good song.
Rely
I
on
strive
me.
to look like Gaston.
Together, we stand.
That's why I'm going to the gym. Except for I'll have a beard, of course. That's Gaston's only flaw. No beard.
Enemy approaching.
Clawing time.
Well, that and he's the villain, of course. I guess that makes it. You know, he's got that flaw going for him as well. He has some other flaws, but physically,
Let's try this way.
his only flaw is not having a beard.
I'll cut you wide open!
The encounter! Guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood! Excruciating.
That's right. Why don't you stay on your atmosphere, buddy? Stay within the asteroid belt. You know, I'll give you a little bit more wiggle room. You can do Venus through Mars.
That is not far.
That's where we draw the line.
You can trust me.
Potions. You're lucky I need you alive to pick locks, Camellia. Wasted valuable resources on you.
I'll go ahead.
I don't think we can go down yet, can we? Alright, we'll go in and deal with the boss real quick and clear out this area. Yeah, he is a good villain. Some other good villains. I mean, I think Gaston's a fine villain. Hades is a really fun villain as well, and Jafar. I'm a little biased because those are my 3 favorite films. Scar was good. Not Clayton was also good. There's even some like playful attitudes between him and Tarzan, like in the middle of the movie. Here we go, yeah. We got this one.
Eternal will, I call upon you! Begone, fiend! Endure this!
Yeah, I've always liked Hercules. I also watch the show a lot in the mornings for like going to school and stuff.
Make every strike count.
Plus, the soundtrack is phenomenal. as far as Disney movies go. I'm not saying like I jam out to it all the time. So I think Mulan probably has the best single track. I think there's two songs I really like. But the song that plays when they're training is really good.
I hope you appreciate
Damn.
this.
It's just not my lucky day.
How about luck, Steven? It's about skill. Can't identify anything. Alright, so we gotta deal with what's his face.
I am helpful, am I not?
No, we'll do that real quick.
I know the way.
Fall!
They will break against our resolve.
He went out of his way to attack my raptor. Pretty uncool, man.
Follow my lead.
What's that there?
I heed the voice of the spirits.
I've known they can
I am
cast
helpful.
grease for this upcoming
Am I
fight.
not?
Focus on the goal,
No reason to pause.
as it should be.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Is this a mock fight?
This will hurt. Fine. This was not part of the plan.
That was a little scary. But we succeeded in the end.
I will lend you my aid.
I hope you appreciate this.
That is not far.
I forgot there's a book down here you can learn stuff from. We get out of that one. Probably something to do with undead. This book grants a +1 competence bonus to DC on a spell with Death Descriptor.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't seen... I haven't gone to theater in a while anyway, but I don't think I've seen an animated movie in theaters in a long time. Remember, I used to go see the Pokemon movies in theaters. And we got the that unique Entei card. We're going to go see Pokemon, the third Pokemon movie.
Follow my lead.
The Pokemon Mysteries of the Unknown or something. Alright, this book grants a +1 insight bonus on a lore religion and a lore nature skill checks. Don't know why it says on a lore religion and a lore nature skill checks. There's just one. Sure. There's a bunch of stuff to learn down here. I missed this in my first playthrough. Because I destroyed the wand. Like Crusade Chronicles, this book grants plus 10 hit points. That's fantastic. This book grants a +1 insight bonus on perception and stealth skill checks. Also very good because perception checks are important.
I found something.
There's a old Zaki.
What's that there?
Death in a moment, because we do want to buff up
As
first.
it should be.
I am helpful, am I not?
I
That
found
is not far.
something.
I am helpful, am I not? I hope you appreciate this.
I'll go ahead.
I feel like Lion King is probably my most watched Disney movies. It's not my
To
personal
battle, my
favorite.
friends!
The light, take you.
Our Death Ward wore off.
No mercy for the wicked.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
If I survive this, it'll make for a good story.
Speaking of, well, let's save it. Oh, that's not good.
Begone, fiend! You crossed the wrong monk.
Yeah, we're too cluttered with all these animal companions.
This was not part of the plan.
Hey, Demon Ace.
I'll watch your back.
Yeah, he stands behind me because he's afraid to stand in front of me. I get it. I'm a pretty scary guy. Like, oh man, this guy's been going to the gym. Can't get on his bad side. Stands on my my blind side.
I know the way.
Alright, so we're down a companion. I don't think I have any raised dead scrolls available, right? We do have these. -4 levels, though. Oh boy.
Follow my lead.
My will is resolute.
All they took from me, I'll take back.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
As it should be.
What's that there?
Well? What's on your mind? I wonder. The spirits guide me. I am helpful, am I not?
Did we find trouble?
I still have Death Ward up.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. Drown in the holy light.
You won't survive me.
This will leave a bruise.
Fall!
I'm all right. I'm all
A
right.
calculated risk.
Alright, running into some trouble here. Might be worth reloading.
This!
And she has -16 levels. I don't think I can work with that. Ah, I still haven't saved. What is wrong with me? So I bring her back, what happens? Can I even bring her back in this state? Yeah, but she counts as level 1. We can rest and get rid of most of these negative levels, though. Not the ones from the revive, but the rest of them.
That is not far.
I haven't done Zacharias' little dungeon down here as much, so I forgot there's all these undead, which makes sense. He's a lich, so I let my death ward on my other buffs wear off, and I didn't correct it. Isn't there a imp down here? Or is that next to
I'll go
Zacharias? No, I don't need him for this run. Well, plus I already spoke to the storyteller, so that's already taken care of. You only need him until you speak to the storyteller the first time and talk about the scales, so that's all taken care of. So I always bring him back. I get a little lazy with my streams. I'm a lot more careful in my Let's Plays. All my effort goes into my Let's Plays, so my streams suffer. And the more I play, the worse it gets. I just kind of go through the motions instead of thinking through my actions. Oh, that's right, I only rested for 9 hours. Let's go to rest again. Rest for the full time. We're gonna build up some abyssal corruption, but we have a shrine we can go rest at. Or get rid of it at. I mean, I could try it at some point. If I do that, though, I am gonna have to, take my time, and it'll be more like a Let's Play. Maybe one day. And I'll just replace my companions with mercenaries. yeah, just like that, Demon Ace.
I know the way.
Well, that's what they're there for, right? I could do a Last Aslanti run. Give it another shot.
A bright future.
Now that I actually know the game. I'm being fairly... look at that, see, I saved.
Time's not waiting.
I mean, what kind of fool wouldn't save? After he entered a dungeon and started getting killed by all the undead there.
I will help where I can.
Ready for anything.
Open your heart to me.
The goddess protects us.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Let me help.
Are we in trouble yet? Ever see Sarkoris Green again?
Should be all set.
Follow my lead.
Rely on me.
Yeah, not gonna give you the wand. Alright, I'll beat you up then. I can do that too. Ow.
To the fray!
Go get him, guys.
Do it.
Whoever can, I guess.
This is not how it works.
And for a word of hurt now, buddy.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, without grease, this might be a bit of a challenge.
I can still fight.
I mean, we do have Last Stand, so maybe we could just base tank this.
Make every strike count.
Not dead yet. Let's try this way. I'm wounded.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, down he goes. Yeah, we gotta reload that. The Enhanced Edition one is better, in my opinion. It has all the content, all the DLC and everything, and, you know, I'm not struggling through it like I was in my first run. Yeah, I do like the, Pillars of Eternity buffing system. Yeah, I'm gonna get a grease spell this time, or a grease scroll, and try to use it on him. That's gonna make the fight a little easier. If I can type. Oh, do I not have any grease?
No mistakes.
Oh, I didn't use haste. That would also help out a great deal.
On the goal.
I will help where I can.
All they took from me, I'll take back.
I'm all ears.
I'm gonna spread out so I can actually get all my animal companions and stuff in here too.
Always be ready for the worst.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
My will is resolute.
Alright, don't think I'm forgetting anything.
Together we stand. We will win this war. Do not fear! Do not waver! Into the fray!
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
There we go. That was much easier because I actually positioned and didn't get bottlenecked. Yeah, though I did play a bit of a meta build in that Enhanced Edition run, which also makes the game a little easier. Yeah, it is just a better run in my opinion. Yeah, Woljif had his Grease and Nenio. None of these companions do. I won't see Woljif for a little while, so that doesn't help me. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, I like the Rogue Trader. I'm looking forward to them releasing all the DLC, and I'll do another Enhanced Edition Let's Play of that game as well. Lizard can trip. No, Lizard can't trip. He can grapple. Oh man, I've been caught up in Rogue Trader setting for like 22 years or whatever it is now. I got a little imp buddy.
I'll go ahead.
What does he boost? Bonus to trickery and stealth checks. So we'll give it to her for now for the trickery.
You can trust me.
Of course, he's perfect for Woljif. Alright, Dread Hand of Martyr, that gives you a free Death Ward casting. That looks like a Charisma helmet, right? Yeah. Who needs Charisma? I like the fast healing until we get the Sword of Valor.
I know the way.
Nice. We're a little encumbered, right? She definitely is. Why is she so encumbered? Oh, she has no strength. Oh, that would do it. Oh, we're exhausted. I'm glad you think so, man. I finally get to, gush about it. As involved as I am in the setting and like the lore and everything, I don't often have people to talk to about it. I mean, I can talk to people online, but actually discuss it as I go. It's really fun. I have to hold myself back though. Like, you hear me pause when I'm explaining some of the lore because I'm like, oh man, I can't get carried away. I have to stick to the relevant bits, and so I don't give like all the information there is about a certain topic. Because otherwise, I wouldn't stop. We'd be there all day. Yeah, I really enjoy the setting. I could talk about Warhammer for a while. My kid gets older, I'll start telling her about the lore to put her to sleep. And then Vulcan said, it's also a hammer. Yeah, Zechariah Spike can be pretty nasty. For sure. But we came out on top without Grease, so pretty excited about that. It's all about positioning.
I'm sure a Semi would have been proud of you.
Don't speak for the long departed. I've done a lot of things that a Semi would not give me a pat on the head for.
Oh, so not corrupted. So I'm not going to use this shrine yet. I don't think there's another one in the area. I'm pretty sure the Desna shrine doesn't get rid of corruption. Yeah, we're struggling with I don't have any restoration scrolls, right? I couldn't buy any. Oh, that sucks. I might give these heal scrolls to him. Don't remember where he found those at, but I'm glad to have them.
Rely on me.
We got a lot of ailments to fix up when we get the chance.
Ready for anything.
Hey, not a robot. Happy Saturday to you as well, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not uncommon in this setting, so it's,
No reason to pause.
I mean, we didn't even notice. Just a blip on the radar. Barely a blip on the radar.
I'll watch you back.
Now, where's Spite at?
The goddess protects us.
Yeah, it's all just a matter of memorization. You do it so much. So like when I go back and try and play my Gold Dragon run, I'm probably gonna have struggle for a bit until I memorize which buffs I was applying. But I've also done it for like 5 playthroughs, so I know my way around the spell bars. I'm using the Mad Magic Rod to extend my blur on my main character, Radiance, and Sela. No, sorry. I'm extending 2 castings of blur and 1 casting of heroism. Alright, I want them ideally to all collapse onto Sela.
No glory
And they're all
without
running.
risk.
They're gonna run at me. Actually kind of trapped in here.
Be gone, fiend! Fall!
The light.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice.
I am helpful, am I not?
Well, the Emperor
That
was
is not
excellent at
far.
communicating. Do what I say. Yeah, we're not saving anybody here.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll go ahead.
Call me again if you need to.
I hope you appreciate this.
I
Alright,
know
so
the
we can
way.
head down here if I wanted to. I don't want to yet, because we get a mythic level after the boss fight. That'll make it clear out the rest of this area a little easier.
This should do it.
Good job, Sela. Oh, it's just applying buffs. I just look at the spells and select the ones I want to cast. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a proper Fallout CRPG. I think Bethesda said they'd never come out and do that, or they never remake the old ones or something. Yeah, there's a lot of settings I like to see CRPGs for, like He-Man, Conan. There's another one. Oh, shoot.
I am helpful, am I not?
I brought it up in one of my streams before. No, I can't remember.
I am prepared.
Alright, got a little bit of a fight ahead of us. We'll make sure we're
Together,
Let me help.
prepared for it.
I'm still half convinced this whole war is just
I
a
know what to
dream I'm
do.
having after a hearty dinner.
As it should be.
Up two, keep it up! Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
The one that we killed? That was next to Erebeth, so he turns into a ghoul if you don't save him? Or don't recruit him earlier? Yeah, the Wasteland games are. I look forward to playing those on the channel too. I'm not sure if I'm going to play the original Wasteland or play the remake they did when I go through that series.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
They could have been if he didn't betray us.
Oh, darling,
Probably not. He
why
wasn't the condemned.
so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
Yeah, I was going to ask that next, if he got turned into a ghoul. So that means Erebeth never sees someone die, right? Like, does Reginald get killed here? I assume not. Just another way to recruit him. If that's the case, then Erebeth isn't traumatized? How's that turn, tie into her story? I like the Wasteland games. I really only delved into the second one. Never beat it, of course, but did play a fair bit.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture... order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
Wait, because Fallout was supposed to be the sequel to Wasteland, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm familiar with the history of it. Poor Troika, man. I feel like Troika made a bunch of good games. I mean, they were, you know, they had their problems, but they were all great games. Just the 3 titles. Like, I rarely hear anybody say anything bad about the Troika games nowadays.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Yeah, I told you, Nokadeth. And me, you meet your death.
You? Who are you, anyway? Got yourself a little more power than mortals usually have, and now you think you're equal to the gods? If you're equal to anything, it's my breakfast!
I mean, that is the most important meal of the day. And my personal favorite meal. Alright, let's go beat him up. Let's get a smite out. What else we got? Activate one of those. Land, go and study target.
Endure this!
I forgot to activate this. We'll go with Hope. Oh, you got the best up now. I got the power of Grayskull on my side. Enjoy Oblivion, nerd.
Minago! Minago! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
Yeah, I love breakfast. I usually eat the same thing almost every day, but I'm open to variety as well. But I usually have like 2 fried eggs, and season them with some chili powder, some parsley, some minced onion, with some cheese on top, and then 2 pieces of sourdough toast that turn into like a breakfast sandwich.
How? This shouldn't have. Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do?
Oh, how dare you? Put your hand down. We're not taking any questions, Romnir.
I can't do anything with these swords. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
And also, I haven't heard you talk. It's in writing, so I still haven't heard anybody. I'm gonna get technical with it.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
But then on Sundays, I have chocolate chip pancakes. I make chocolate chip pancakes for the family every Sunday.
The torturer is no more. But what happened before he died? It looked like what I heard happened at the Grey Garrison. A flash of power and a change. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There was a frightening beauty to it.
What do you feel? Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
I need a mattress, preferably a magical one, so it will fly along wherever I go, and be ready if you start shaking again. It's no fun getting thrown to the rocks.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
Yes!
We will win this war.
I fast forwarded time, that's kind of annoying. Lost all my buffs. Alright, so mythic ranks. So we get a mythic feat and hard to kill. You don't die until your total number of negative hit points become equal to or greater than double your constitution score. I do power attack mythic. There's also destructive shockwave, and that's pretty good. Chip damage is always welcome. Does destructive shockwave make them roll a save if they're trying to cast a spell? Let's go do this. Oh, we get summon Azata Berlani. This ability summons an Azata Berlani for 1 minute. And then Freedom's Child. On the second mythic rank, mythic characters that draw their powers from Freedom become closer to the Azatas that live in Elysium, getting resist electricity 20 and +4 bonus on their saving throws against mind-affecting effects.
A bright future awaits us.
Alright, Sela, we are going to give... I could do mythic dodge, but armor focus... Yeah, we want this one. So avoidance. While wearing heavy armor, you add half your strength bonus to your armor class instead of your dexterity bonus. This bonus is not limited by the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by your armor. So more armor class for Sela. Or, yeah, Sela. We'll do the same thing with her, but for medium. That's a constitution modifier, though. Let's do this instead. So wearing medium armor, you gain an equipped armor bonus to armor class equal to half your armor's armor class. Medium armor no longer reduces your speed. Socio. That's not terrible. I do Impossible Domain, though. We want to get Animal Domain to get an animal companion. And he's going to get a dog, and we'll name it Trevor. The size medium, speed 40 feet, armor class +6 natural armor, attacks bite, 1d6 plus trip. Ability scores 13 strength, 17 dexterity, 15 constitution, 2 intelligence, 12 wisdom, 6 charisma. Special quality scent. At 7th level, riding dog size becomes large and it gains +8 strength, -2 dexterity, +4 constitution, and +2 to its natural armor bonus to armor class. And good boy. Whenever riding dog successfully trips an enemy, that enemy receives an additional -2 penalty to armor class for 1 round. At 7th level, the penalty increases to -4. Bada bing, bada boom. And for him, I think we want... I might do Bulwark. None of these seem particularly thematic. I mean, Bulwark kind of fits Social's character. I guess more so than the rest. The companions with the sturdiest skin who can endure incredible amounts of suffering are called Bulwarks. It gives you free barding route. And sturdy gives you some damage reduction at the same time. That's it. You lose evasion and improved evasion. Do mobility and perception. Die Hard. Name Trevor. Is that a Shaylin one? I guess we can do Isn't Zankuthon Shaylin's sibling, or is it Desna? It's Shaylin. I agree, it is, but you get the same stuff. Like, you don't have to use the teamwork feats, which I'm not going to anyway. I just like the name Battle Scion more. Yeah, New Mexico has some of the prettiest bridges. Like when you're driving down like I-40 through New Mexico, all their bridges are decorated. It's one of the more pleasant states to drive through, I think. Yeah, but there's not a Shaylin month. But that's what I'm thinking, Kuthon, Zon Kuthon, because I'm pretty sure Kuthon, or sorry, Zon Kuthon is Shaylin's brother. I don't remember which goddess. Let's look it up. Kuthon's sibling. Yeah, it is Shaylin. Alright, so yeah, we'll do Zon Kuthon ironically. We can do weapon focus, bite, dexterity. You said bully was the one that gets that 1 feat. I'll keep that in mind in the future. That would be nice to have. Because what is the name of that feat? I forget, does he get, check something quick. He does get free medium barding. You need to get heavy barding yourself. Unfortunately. Which is funny because he's the god of pain. But yeah, I'll grab power attack. Alright, what do we want for him? Probably power attack mythic. I can do weapon focus claw instead. Well, I don't know. Is that what I want to waste? Let's do power attack, because we do have focused strike, whatever it's called. Then land, we can just do deadly aim mythic. Alright, so we have another animal companion in our party. Good old Trevor. Oh, these animal companions were locked out of that fight, I think, weren't they?
That is not far.
Yeah, I like the free barding. I hate wasting a feat on barding.
I'll go ahead.
I like all my animal companions to have barding, ideally. Probably have some that I don't think any can equip. My first playthrough, I went with Death Touch because I was playing as a Dampier. I thought it was thematic. I'm trying to pick up, you know, the pet classes that are the most thematic for the character.
No mistakes.
Let's go back and rest. We lost our buffs and stuff. We still have a lot of fights to go through. Fury's Fall. Okay, thank you.
Camellia is a plant, right? Something like water hemlock?
And lawn is some specimen of underground fauna? Like a horned toad?
Man, all the hostility. For what reason? No, hemlock is poison, though. No, I'll probably just finish this area, and then probably call it a
No
night.
reason to pause.
Sorry, taking longer than anticipated. We were taking a shellacking.
Time's not waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I think the archetypes are just kind of... It's nice little bonuses, but they don't make or break the animal companions.
On me.
Animal companions make or break the animal companions.
Death is life's final surprise.
Together
I
we
heed the voice
stand.
of the spirits.
The world has suffered enough.
As it should be.
They find it a little silly just how many like encounters they've shoved into this area. You find a lot of creatures as you go.
That is not far.
They don't all necessarily, fit with the theme of the area.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Into the fray.
This pain is excruciating.
Come on, cut him down. There we go. Alright, amulet, we can give that to like Trevor's body. Along with the cape. Like Krypton. Right, is that Superman's dog's name? I think it's Krypton. Or Crypto. Right? Oh, son of a gun. Drawn a blank.
I'll go ahead.
Any other day you could ask me, I would have had the answer, but... Yeah, sounds like you'd have a whole flock of dragons. I assume that's what you call a group of dragons. I'm not sure if a group of dragons has a special name like
where I can.
a murder.
I know the way.
Big areas like this are really good with all these animal companions, but when you get into like the dungeons and stuff, it can, whew, Start getting a little silly.
Follow my lead.
Alright, take care, Matthew. You saw the exciting stuff, so. He's still paralyzed? Well, not anymore.
As it should be.
Group of like incubi or succubi up here somewhere.
That is not far.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
No glory without risk!
Make every strike count.
Oh, got your AI's on.
They better start running.
The raptor jumped up and hit him with his talon. It looked like he kicked him away. Oh man, that was a fun animation. I don't have anything to put in here yet, right? Hey, Simex. Welcome to the stream, man. Alright, so there's the map. I think I have anything else to put in. Oh, I forgot I had this. A belt of mighty constitution. Who would benefit? Give it to her. Like so. Then she can have more dexterity.
I'll go ahead.
Have to rush through this so my buffs don't wear off.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. Begone, fiend!
Let's try this way.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The spirits demand your blood.
This will be the stuff of legend.
This will hurt.
Did you see that?
I was trying to look at this stuff that what's-his-face dropped. I don't think I can identify it yet anyway. Oh yeah, Flail of False Hope. Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril flail confirms a critical hit with it, restores 1d6 hit points to the wielder. It can be wielded only by chaotic evil, chaotic neutral, or neutral evil characters. So fairly limiting.
I know the way.
I found.
You are today's sacrifice!
Fall!
The Inheritor, guide my blood
In crimson!
Clawing time.
into the press!
It'll make for a good story.
Okay, why? Oh, he should have been
Follow my
tanky. He's paralyzed, so
I will lend you my
that's
aid.
no good. Yeah, especially once they're legendary proportion, because the hitboxes get just absolutely silly.
As it should be.
Jade. Is Druid the only class that uses Jade as a spellcasting component? Or do they even use that? I know it's a spellcasting component, but I've never used it as a spellcasting component, as far as I recall.
Your pain is my pleasure.
You won't survive me.
Alright, the succubi are over here, I believe.
That is not far.
No glory without risk.
What are they doing? Is it because I backed off? Like I messed up their spellcasting or something?
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Go for their heart.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's out of range.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, that's lame. I mean, convenient, I guess, for looting and stuff, but, you know, lame because if you want a bunch of big dragons. Yeah, I think that's, I noticed that with animal companions.
Eternal Rose, I call upon
Oh, that's a
you.
lot of enemies. Alright.
This should do it.
Begone, fiend!
Into the flame.
Endure this! Fall!
I'm done with you.
Oh.
Make every strike count.
I'm wounded.
Yeah, not for much longer. There we go. We got him in the end.
Calm down. Not dead yet. I know the way.
Hand axe. I don't know if that's a unique hand axe or not. But I wouldn't mind having an upgrade for my main character. It's using that +1 Sonic one. Act 1, it's not very good.
Did we step on their toes as well? You've crossed the wrong
I will
monk.
bring down the divine wrath. This will be the stuff of
I'll
legend.
cut you wide open.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Yeah. The quarterstaff one, that's for a spell, right? It turns into a snake. I don't know if I've ever actually used that before. But is that in Kingmaker or is that Wrath of the Righteous too?
As it should be.
I thought I remembered needing Jade for casting a spell in Kingmaker at one point. I went to cast a spell, I didn't have Jade. I'm like, what do I need Jade for?
You won't survive me.
Nice hit. My turn.
Is this a mock fight? Endure this. I can still fight. Make every strike count.
I lost Overbreak. Dang it. What about I save it? Man. What is wrong with me? Alright. I don't have any more raised dead scrolls. Sorry, Obrig, but you're out of the fight for a bit.
My will is resolute.
You think I learned my lesson, but nope.
That is not far.
Oh, that's right. As an Azata, you can just summon as many treants as you want. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this at all.
Yet
another obstacle.
The inheritor.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Guide my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's try this way.
The spirits demand your blood!
You won't survive me.
This will hurt.
Begone, fiend!
This is how it feels.
A calculated risk. This should do it.
Endure this!
Let's try this way.
You are today's sacrifice!
Hey, we did it! I was not expecting to win that fight. We took a slacking because I don't have Death Ward up.
I know the way.
Yeah, I'm not really managing Obrig like I should. He's supposed to be turning into a griffin and diving in, and I've not been doing that.
Us.
That's alright.
As it should be.
Alright, why is my main character so encumbered? Exhausted. Let's fix that real quick.
Let me help.
I mean, when he's gonna be part of like the main party, he's not meant to be a part of this party. At least I'm undecided. I mean, I'll be more used to managing him, but he's kind of a shoe-in because he was at camp when I got him. I could have swapped him out for somebody else. That felt bad because I like him as a companion.
Make every strike count.
Alright, yeah, try that again, buddy. Oh wait, that was gonna happen. You can smite me all you want.
To the fray.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This
I have something called attacks of opportunity.
a calculated risk.
Fall!
No mercy for the wicked.
I'll go ahead.
I'm also not too worried about it, because once we get back to camp or gain access to camp, I can bring everybody back and fix them up.
Ready for anything.
No glory without risk. The light take you.
You won't survive me.
Alright, that's the last piece we need, I think, for the Azata, and to get Rushlight early.
We will win this
Did we
war.
find trouble? They did. I will bring
Alright,
down the
guess I'll be
divine
fighting
wrath.
over here. My tank, I'll bring it back.
Guide my blade.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! Endure this!
No glory without risk!
Oh, was it Dampiers? They weren't supposed to be immune to, like, ability and bubble drain.
Follow my lead.
To, negative energy damage, yeah, but... Which also made them very useful. In the,
As it should be.
early game. Like, Dampier has a much easier time. Plus, there's a lot of, like, inflict light wound stuff laying around, which is basically free healing for them, so you're not using... You can use the other healing on your party. You use the inflict light wounds on your main character. I really enjoyed my Dampier start on my Cavalier run. It was very good. Plus, he's a Cavalier, so I was melting everything anyway. That should be just about all the fights in this area.
That is not far.
There's a way up over here, wasn't there? It's further.
A trivial matter.
Yeah, because you give everybody
I'll cut you wide open.
sneak attack.
Did you
Holy
see
crap!
that?
Good job, Lan.
The spirits demand your blood.
Into the
I
fray!
know the way.
And coming in clutch with that one shot. Good job, buddy.
Save the last one for
This
me.
should do it.
You are today's sacrifice.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
Yeah, Cider Skald just
Follow my
seems
lead.
pretty absurd. Like, Skald's already a really strong class. No, I may not
It
be
is
demonstrating the full capacity of the Skald in this run. But yeah, the Insider takes it up a level. Giving everybody sneak attack. Less rage
A
powers
trivial matter.
is pretty silly. So yeah, everybody gets rage powers and rogue
A
powers.
trivial matter. As it should be. I can't.
Whoops. Get back up and give me the experience
It
at
is
least.
finished.
Alright,
A trivial matter.
nice. Alright, now let's put some stuff in here. We've got that. Is that it? I like the little chime for the Song of Elysium.
I hear you.
It's actually what inspired me to make the Skald or a Bard for the Azata run.
I hear your voice, but I don't see you. Where are you? Show yourself. Did she send you?
Who is she? What are you talking about?
Desna. If you know that tune, it means the goddess herself brought you to me. In the name of Desna, I see you. How beautiful.
Thank you. I do have that effect on women. Who are you?
Just a prisoner of this cell and of my whole unworthy life.
Yeah, I mean, same with the Battle Scion, except for the Battle Scion's like special ability is very costly. There's no downside to taking it. You don't have to take the teamwork feats and use those if you don't want to. It's just an option. Which, if I wasn't going so many hunter classes and getting free teamwork feats, it'd probably be worth it for all the animal companions. Because normally, like a normal party of 6, using that teamwork feature with the Battle Scion only saves you 6 feats, which is pretty good. But then they're not up all the time, so. But with a bunch of animal companions, say you have 12 companions technically, plus whatever summons, then they all get access to the teamwork feats as well. That's pretty strong.
Wait, you're not here, are you? It's just an apparition. I'm awaiting execution in the dungeons below Dresden. If Desna really sent you, if I still deserve some mercy, find me, please, find me.
Oh, there's our romantic interest in this run. And we got ourselves a throwing axe. I always think there should be something here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here either. It's all just dead end. Oh, let's descend. Where's my ascend?
A trivial matter. I know the way. It is finished. Follow my lead. A trivial matter.
I mean, I kind of get the espionage expert class choice because she is behind enemy lines and trying to, sabotage the demon's plans.
I am prepared.
So it's not completely out of left field.
A bright future awaits us.
Oh, we got 2 of our companions up here. Wait for the rest of them. I need to work on like playing a little bit more patiently during my streams. I wouldn't make nearly as many mistakes, like checking out, make sure my buffs are up and stuff before certain fights that I know are coming up. And also micromanaging my companions a bit more, because we have Last Stand. There's no reason Obrig should die. Alright, dude, calm down. We're having a conversation. They're screaming in the background. Between him and Socio? Or between all of us?
That is not far.
Alright, I'd like to go grab all the stuff I need to fix up my companions. I'm gonna go this way. I have to buy a lot of restoration scrolls. I mean, we have plenty of money, and there's nothing else that I really want to buy. So, that's okay. Not too worried about money until we get to Act 4. It's a very Skald option. I like Ulbrich. He's a good companion. I like the big jolly guys. I do need to talk to some of my companions though. I don't think Ember's one. Socio for sure. Maybe Darren?
I know what to do.
I think we talked to him after his soiree. Did I? I don't recall. What's the reward for that?
I know the way.
I think that's everybody caught up with, right? Except for maybe Regil.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming...
No, I did not beat him on unfair.
Focus on the goal.
Alright, let's take care of a couple things real quick. Then we'll probably set out.
Follow my lead.
Alright, we're gonna bring up the Skald argument against her. The friendship argument.
No mistakes.
So I need True Sight to get the reward for that. Okay, I didn't see the shadowy blob in there anyway. I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, I'll go back and yeah, rousing song, of course. I'm a Skald. What better option? Alright, we don't need throwing axes. That's a vicious hand axe from a main character. This is for face. We don't need that. Alright, so made some money to buy some stuff. It's to red. That looks ridiculous. What? Alright. That's a light shield compared to what? Mind protector. But look. That's a little bit more fitting for these. We'll put that on for now. So we need one raised dead scroll. We need a ton of restoration scrolls. That's a good start. I'll try to rest. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, he's back. Oh, that's nice. I got one level back. Oh, we're also about to level up again. That's exciting. Make sure these are permanent. Yeah, that's from Raised Dead. Alright, cool. We're back up to snuff.
Time's not waiting.
Let's level up our companions. Hell Knight for Regil, he gets a Force of Will and Disciplines. I'm not going to read. Let's give a point into Wisdom for the will saves. Knowledge Arcana, Low Religion. Don't care about Persuasion on him. I think Compulsion is the most important. Fear is basically neutralized by what, like 3 different companions, so Compulsion's the big problem. And we'll do Rack here. No. It was, yeah, I like this. Which one is the one that gives you damage on your... It's this. Oh, I thought this was applied for via your smite. Did they change that? Or am I just misremembering? Probably just misremembering. Let's use Destructive Shockwave. It's strength bonus. We're not going to grab it. Instead, we'll do Flawless Attacks. Or Weapon Fighting Mythic. Grab that instead. Alright, Darren, what do you get, buddy? Mythic Channeling, yeah. So when you channel energy to heal or kill, it is especially potent. When you channel energy, the damage you heal or deal increases by a number of points equal to twice your charisma bonus. Pretty solid for the guy I'm only getting extra channels on. Nenio. Spell Penetration Mythic. Your Mythic magical power breaches your enemy's defenses. Add half your Mythic rank to cast a level check to overcome spell resistance. If you have greater spell penetration, add your full Mythic rank instead. Pretty solid. And then for Ember, it's another Hex. Wisdom for will saves and Knowledge Arcana, Low Religion, use Magic Device. Might do Protective Luck. It's pretty good. And Confusion here. Then Ember, what do we want? Do we not have spell penetration on Ember yet? Oopsies. I could do Archmage armor. Do School Mastery. Also improved Initiative Mythic. That's pretty good, because we can get Slumber off first. So you leap into the fray with speed and confidence. The bonus on initiative checks granted by improved initiative increases by an amount equal to your Mythic rank. Okay, that's pretty good. And we're all set. Rest up. Sorry, I fell behind on chat. Let me get back. Oh, not that far behind. Yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. It happens in the early game as well. When does that happen? I think when you enter the Great Garrison from the Shield Maze, or...
You wield your weapon well. Watching you in battle is a pleasure.
There's another situation where they come back during a
Combat is not a
cutscene.
circus. You should watch me less and watch our enemies more.
Oh yeah, I did forget to grab the weapon finesse. I forgot he... Doesn't he start with weapon finesse? Dark Envoy is going well. I'm quite enjoying the game. I think the writing and story is a little lackluster, but that's a little better. And that's more Skald-esque, though. So we'll rock that.
As it should be.
Yeah, I could see that. Alright, let's head back and
That is not far.
about finding that thing for defeating Chain Darkness. I know there's a few different rewards. I think one of them's like a piece of armor or something. Do I have True Seeing yet on anybody? Or in here? Let me just go buy a scroll of it.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking of like Slashing Grace. I thought it came with something that applied dex to damage already. Maybe not. Yeah, I know one of them's armor you can get, but I think that's for unfair or something. Oh, that's expensive. $16.50 for one scroll.
I know the way.
Yeah, we're gonna do this real quick, then we'll wrap up the stream. Oh, I don't forget to do it next time. Now, I may not be able to stream until next week. I may try to do it tomorrow. We'll see how it plays out. I was mentioning one of the feats that you can apply damage to dex. Or dex to damage. I wasn't saying that was the one that you use for a gnome hooked hammer. In fact, I don't think there is one for the gnome hooked hammer. Because you have what, Slashing Grace, Fencing Grace, deft strikes with the Adori Sword Lord, and that's it, right?
Rely on me.
And I don't think the Gnome Hooked Hammer counts as a light weapon for fencing grace. Yeah, I only beat him on core, so I only get whatever minimum reward there is. So, I mean, on core, he was a doozy, so hey, this is my first time getting the reward for it, I think. That's why I didn't think about it. I don't think I knew where to get the reward at. Oh, here it is.
Should be.
Oh, okay. I was just clicking on stuff. I wasn't paying attention. I see now. Alright, so I got the Void Shards. That's plus 2 to the DC for all saving throws against spells from the Necromancy School that user casts for 1 round. That'll be useful. A Scroll of Weird. Polar Midnight and Minor Midnight Glass. So you actually get this in the DLC if I remember right.
That is not far.
Cool. Yeah, I think the armor is for unfair and then the ring is for hard. It's a really cool... The armor didn't seem like that good. It's definitely not worth the effort of beating Chain Darkness on unfair.
You know what to do.
I mean, I'd like to have all the rewards. I don't like that they block certain rewards behind certain difficulties. Because very few people are going to get that armor for defeating Chain Darkness on unfair. I won't be one of them. That'd be a save scumfest. So Baleful Polymorph procced and turn him into a dog. I'm about to wrap up the stream myself, so I'm actually going to wrap it up here. Next time we'll finish up Act 2. Maybe just go to Dresden next. We'll knock that out, then we'll go back, we'll try and discover the locations that I failed the perception checks on, so I can knock those out as well, and dive into Act 3. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, stay safe, stay classy, I'll catch you guys on the flip side, which may not be until next week. I'm at this job now. Oh, there's a download for the +7 ring? Huh. Alright, take care everybody. Probably next Saturday, Gold Dragon. I might do it tomorrow, depending on how, tomorrow goes.